Okay, I know this won't come across on camera the way it does in person, but check out the view ahead here. This is amazing. What a beautiful area. I'm riding the Cyrusher Trident today. It is the big mid-drive 1000 watt motor, 4 piston caliper brakes, a full air suspension, D&M rear shock, D&M air forks, and overall just looks like a real nice bike. The air is really poor quality today, as you can maybe see from the video. The sky isn't the normal bright blue that I usually get here in Colorado. We've got a lot of forest fires burning. The air quality is actually really lousy. In the beginning I mentioned there was a whole bunch of wildfires burning here in Colorado, and the air quality is really lousy. It really smells like smoke up here today. As you can see, the puddles that are normally here in the low spots on this road are long gone, and everything's just bone dry. So it is a very high fire danger time right now in Colorado. One of the little tiny shallow alpine lakes here. Here I am heading out onto the wooden trestles. Now this is an old rail line from the late 1800s, and this old trestle bridge, actually there are 2 of them, are still in place and still working as bridges. Those are so much fun to ride across. This old rail line has several trestles along the way. These are just 2 of what I consider the coolest ones. So underneath me here is wood cross bracing and all of that. Stop right here. But that's a long ways down. We're way up here. Just one of the cool rides and cool things that you can explore if you get yourself an e-bike and get out there. It's just so much fun. This part of Colorado is just so pretty. I love almost everywhere you look, you see big valleys and bowls like this. Such a great area to ride in. And this bike is really killing it today. It's doing awesome. Really nice ride. Great power. I've kept the bike literally in eco mode the entire day. We're at 28 miles, and we still have, it's so hard to see with my glasses, we still have 62% of the battery left. So I've got all sorts of battery to get back down. Honestly, I'll use very little to get back because it was 95% uphill getting here. So a lot of coasting on the way back. We're gonna head back up over this and then drop down the other side, and there's back on the trails that we came in on. So what a fun day. This is just so much fun to be out here with this bike, riding these trails on such a beautiful day. So hey, thanks everybody. I highly recommend the Trident so far. You know, I'm only a few miles into it and a few rides into it, but so far it has been a killer bike. Hey everyone, thanks for coming along on another ride. Today we're out with the Cyrusher Trident. We're gonna do some serious mountain climbing. We're gonna head up into some of the bowls that are up at the top here. And there's some pretty nice looking lakes in those areas. So I'm missing a couple of GoPro pieces today. Didn't realize until I got here that some of my mounts aren't with me. So gonna be shooting a little bit differently today than I normally do. I'm gonna shoot off the back of the bike, off the seat post, and I'll move that up occasionally and shoot off the handlebars. So if things are a little jigglier than usual, it's because I don't have my chest mount today. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get some good footage here. It's a real pretty area to ride if you're in Colorado. Look on the maps where Yankee Doodle Lake is and head on up here. I need a lot smoother trails than this to just hold the camera and talk, because these are pretty crazy and I need both hands on the bars. I've got to time all my pedal strokes because very easily jam a pedal on one of these rocks. I'm not sure how those guys ride along on the super rocky stuff and hold the camera and talk. I'd be crashing all the time if I did that. So this is about as rough as I want to get and still hold the camera. Yeah, very nice. Just the one car up here today. So pretty much have this to ourselves as well. Very nice. Up here, they started back about 1900 or so. The guy that built the Moffat Tunnel, which is a railroad tunnel that goes under the Continental Divide for many miles here, connects the east to the west here in the United States. He tried to put a tunnel in here, and I believe that's what you see right there. That was his first attempt. Found out that the rock wasn't very good quality, and so he moved about, I don't know, 15 miles down the other way and put his tunnel in there. But we're just in a sort of an alpine bowl here. We still are below tree line, but we're gonna head around and around this and behind the big mountain that we can't even see from here. And we're definitely gonna get above timberline. We'll be up around 11, somewhere between 11 and 12,000 feet there at the top. So such a pretty area. I love this. If you're out looking for a nice road ride that you can make into just a leisurely mountain bike or e-bike ride, Rollins Pass is always a good one. I'll see the water down there in that meadow. That is a classic moose hangout there. I guarantee if I set up trail cameras in those trees, the moose come in the evenings. Turned out to be a beautiful day out here. Very nice. Well, the Trident has done an amazing job on this ride. We are about 26 miles into the ride. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. And we're still showing about 70% of the battery, 71%. So the eco mode on this is super efficient, and we've done all sorts of climbing to get up to this point. So everybody, thanks so much for coming along. This has been a really beautiful day and a really beautiful ride.